Good day, and thanks for being here. Welcome to Diamond Dynasty Baseball on MLB The Show. Eric Lauer gets the rock to start. The bad news for him in this one, he's facing you. In the air, headed to left. Barger drifts under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Ceddanne Rafaela looking to get off to a good start in this one. In the air, out to center. Varsho drifting under it. Pulls it in, 2 away. Wilson Contreras deals himself into the box. Swung on and lifted to left. Barger under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Lauer. Sonny Gray, the starting pitcher for the road team. Elite stuff and a consistent strike thrower, which is an awesome combo if you ask me. You're set up to have a lot of fun out there. Starts fastball, fastball. Swings and lifts one to right. Abreu under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away. Tyler Fitzgerald is up next for Toronto. Fastball good for a strike.
High inside.
Not late.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Goes with the curveball but misses.
Low outside.
There it is. Sonny Gray gets the strikeout. It's Vladdy Jr. time. During spring training, Vlad will grill up food for the pitching staff on a weekly basis. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. That's in the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the righty sets, kicks, fires. In the air to left. He's got it, and that's out number 3. First inning in the books. BRB. Kids still saying that? It's good to have you. We're here at the Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for this one. Nate Eaton gets us going in this frame. Diamond looking to shine brightly here.
That ball's foul.
0-1 fires. Eaton gets wood on it. Didn't tempt you to swing there. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. And foul ball. And the lefty kicks and delivers. Kirk throws to first. And Kirk throws out the runner. It's a strikeout. Here is a powerhouse left-handed slugger at the dish. It's David Ortiz. In the air, headed to center. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Wilyer Abreu strolls to the plate, showing off his parallel 2 numbers. Now a pop-up to the infield. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 6 up. George Springer leads us off. A strike from Gray. That was nasty.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Hanging tough.
Curveball. Low outside.
Stays in the fight.
Curveball.
Jorge ready.
Outside.
A swing and a soft liner. Takes it in for the out. Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. Icebreaker is a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Just swinging at the breeze.
Fastball. High outside.
Keeps it going.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Skips up some dust.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Strike three. Sonny Gray with the punch out.
Low outside.
Here's a gold card at the plate. Alejandro Kirk. First pitch is a strike.
Curveball. Low outside.
Swung on and lifted to right center. Abreu bolting towards it. It looks like trouble. Around second now, going for three. And he's got himself a triple. Andres Jimenez, the next up for the Blue Jays. A chance to score the first runner of the game. Runner on third with 2 outs. Someone get him a compass.
Low outside.
Strike three and strikeout number. Aaron Judge, his leadoff this inning.
Aaron Judge.
Cutter gets a whiff. It's 0-2. No thanks.
That's upstairs.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Pedroia comes up following the leadoff base hit from Judge. Foul ball. The lefty sets, kicks, fires.
Ball.
Never a doubt. That's foul. Expos with a runner aboard. Fly ball to left. Barger on the move. Brings it in. One gone now. Franklin Arias shuffles to the plate. This is smacked left field line. And that will drop foul. Takes the lead off first with one away. Not tardy. Fouls off the cutter to stay alive. Judge stands at first with one out. Not done yet. And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. Once again, the number 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a heater. Digging in, Jaron Duran. Foul ball. Kicks and delivers. Swing, hits a ground ball to first. He takes care of it himself, and that does it. Kazuma Okamoto at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. Goes with the fastball, but misses. It's the fastball for a strike.
Low inside.
The heater misses for a ball.
Middle outside.
That was a magic trick.
High inside.
Fly ball, right center field. Rafaela, using his speed, brings it in. Leadoff hitter retired in the third. Addison Barger is up next for Toronto. Goes
That's
with the
a ball.
fastball.
Sinker.
Been his favorite weapon today. The sweeper misses for a
That's
ball.
inside.
Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Strike two. Maybe we see the fastball one more time. He does go back to the fastball, and it works perfectly for the K. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. Flied out his first time up. Catches the plate with a fastball. Got him, swinging it goes.
Low outside.
Won't go away.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Misses the plate with a curveball.
Fastball. High inside.
That's a strikeout, and the inning's over. Back now in Toronto, Ceddanne Rafaela, ready to roll.
Rafaela.
Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. On its way out of here. A home run. Not wasting any time settling in. A great job of attacking the fastball. All over it. That was a beautiful play. Don't blame you one bit for pressing that replay button. You just weren't going to be denied in that spot, were you? Wilson Contreras in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Hits it foul. Oh, 2. The pitch. Caught. Right place, right time for the out. Nate Eaton is the next to hit. Smash down the left field line. And that drops foul. Expos, one down, bases empty. Here comes a pitch. 2-strike slider, fouled away. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Rejected that offer. The 1-2. 2-strike fastball is fouled off. The pitch. Lifted in the air to right. Springer settles under it. Child's play, not the Chucky kind. Now we'll see Big Papi take his turn at the plate. Still looking for a hit. 0 for 1 after flying out to center. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So now their lead is 2. You know what? Let's see that one more time. Wilyer Abreu comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Oh, 1 to start. Sent foul. Slider. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Tyler Fitzgerald leads things off in the bottom of the 4th. Struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the dish with a runner on first. That's the fastball. That pitch has been his usual opener. Swung on and lifted to right. Abreu giving his all, and it's a foul ball. Fastball gets the job done again. Number 4 with that pitch. Runner breaks, and it's a great jump. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Fastball for a strike, and I would throw that again in this spot. In the dirt, blocked. But there's no play, so he takes first on the drop 3rd strike. Little Mickey Owen action.
Nope.
Dalton Varsha at the dish with runners at the corners.
Sinker.
The 1-1. That's foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2-2's the count.
Sinker. Low outside.
Sonny Gray with the strikeout. I've got 3 words. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Now a chance for Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 so far today after that triple in his first AB. Popped up right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Aaron Judge leads off playing from ahead.
Aaron Judge.
Swung on, and Judge gets a hold of one. Barger sprinting towards it. Can't get there. It drops into the corner. In safely, it's a double and his 2nd hit.
Now batting for Montreal.
A Veteran Series member comes to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. An opportunity to score Judge here. Hard hit down the line and left. And that's a foul ball. Judge leads off 2nd with nobody out. Was that on purpose? Fitzgerald handles it. Fires over to Guerrero Jr. for the out. Here's a card with a 90 overall rating. Franklin Arias. And fouls that off. Expos. Runner at 2nd. Rips one to center. Varsha camps under it. Judge tags from 2nd. Jimenez with a relay throw. Jaron Duran approaches the box as a parallel 2 card. Pure diamond quality on display. Foul ball. Kicks and delivers. Cutter threads the zone. Strike call. Thankfully, you didn't swing at that. Fastball off the plate. Lifted in the air to center. Varsha camping under it. Hauls it in. 3rd out. Andres Jimenez leads off with his team playing from behind. First pitch strike.
Sweeper.
Setting the tone early today. The count is 0-2.
Sinker. Low middle.
Fouls off the heater to stay alive.
Low inside.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Four-seam
It's been a masterpiece on the mound, and now stepping into the Lions' den, Kazuma Okamoto. He's 0 for 1 after flying out in his first at bat. Catches the zone with a curveball.
High inside.
Unbelievable. Up to double digits now with strikeout number 10. Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Addison Barger can't connect with a pitch from Gray.
Outside.
In for a strike, and we might see that fastball again. 11 strikeouts here in the 5th inning. Incredible. Tyler Rogers now on the mound. Ceddanne Rafaela strides to the plate, ready to test the new arm. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Two strikes and no balls. Strike 3. He whiffs the first batter he sees. Wilson Contreras strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Hit hard, and that gets through. Nate Eaton in the box with a runner on first. Just looking for a strike. Contreras, the runner at first with one gone. Hits it foul. Swung on and lifted to second. Varsho with an easy look. He's got it, and there's two away. Next to the plate here in the sixth, David Ortiz. Clement flips it underhand, and that's a nice play. Good to have you. We're here at the Rogers Center in Toronto. Sonny Gray takes the mound in the sixth here in a close game. Everything to play for in this one. That's strike two, and a pitch that you could throw again here. And we'll do it again. Just daring someone to hit the heater. Strikeout total is up to 12. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next up for the Blue Jays. Got him swinging at air. Trying to bunt his way on. Fires to first on the run.
Good.
He's safe on with a bunt single. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the dish with a runner on first. Struck out on a fastball last time. Now you see it, now you don't. Contreras has trouble with it. And now there's a runner in scoring position. Kicks and delivers. Not finished yet. The pitch to Vladito. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Mishandled. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1. George Springer next to hit after the RBI single. And that one's foul. Here's the pitch. Catches the plate. This is smacked left field line. Duran towards the chalk. Hauls it in for the out. Next up for the Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner at first with two gone. That's a strike. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the heater here. 13 strikeouts. He's been collected. Back here in a one-run game, Wilyer Abreu leads off the inning. Hard ground ball to the hot corner. One away. A first-round pick from 2013 at the plate, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Oh, 1 the count. Hit hard to center field. Varsho makes the catch.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Mason Fluharty handed the rock out of the bullpen. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Puts it on the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Safe! And the batter reaches after the misplay. Franklin Arias in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Attacks the first pitch of the at-bat and gives it a ride. That was well struck. Look at it go. On its way out of here. That was an aggressive approach, and that's the result when everything goes to plan. Even more impressive the second time around, huh? Jarren Duran digs in at the plate after the two-run homer. Fly ball, right field. Springer moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in a three-run game. Alejandro Kirk at the plate leading things off here in the bottom of the seventh. It's the fastball that misses. Fastball catches the zone. Swoops one across the strike zone. Swings, hits a ground ball to short. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Andres Gimenez is the batter now. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Misses
Ball
the zone
one.
for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Now in a two-strike hole.
Sinker. Low outside.
Strike three. There it is. Strikeout number 14.
Low inside.
Kazuma Okamoto is up next for Toronto. The sinker led to a strikeout last time up. Tries to hold up, and it's ruled a ball. Blue Jays, 2 down, nobody on. Early swing and foul.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Strike three. Strikeout number. Back now in the 6th in Toronto. Ceddanne Rafaela leads off the top of the 8th in a close one. Catches a piece. The 0-1. Ground ball to third.
Nope.
And
Foul
that's
ball.
foul. And the pitch. Not done yet. The 0-2. Keeps the lights on. And the 0-2. Fastball almost got him. Run it back. Here comes a pitch. In the air to center. Jimenez waiting for it. Makes the catch. One away in the top of the 8th. Wilson Contreras comes to the plate with a parallel 2 boost. Foul ball. Three runs the difference right now. Contreras gets a piece of it. The Expos lead it by 3 late. Staying alive. And the pitch. Fair ball. That one will find the corner. Nate Eaton steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. Expos with a runner at first. Eaton fouls it off. Contreras, a runner at first with 1 out. Lives to see another pitch. That swing was a glitch, I'm sure of it. Here's David Ortiz. He broke into the majors back in 1997 as a September call-up for the Twins. You're all over that pitch. Watch this one go. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at-bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Nice. A breather for me before the next batter intro.
Now pitching.
Braden Fisher, the new arm out of the bullpen. The Jays make the move for a new arm following the 2-run homer. Count is 0-1. Swings, and now this one is hit well, too. I think they just went back-to-back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. Who's ready for another viewing of that fantastic swing? Aaron Judge comes up to bat in the 8th. The Blue Jays have given up 3 runs this inning. Not a strike.
Ball 1.
Uncle
That's
Charlie
ball 2.
misses the zone. A little out front, he swings through it. What was that? I wouldn't want to give Aaron Judge something to hit either. That's a walk.
Next out for the Expos.
Dustin Pedroia, freshly dealt to the plate. Starts with the
that
ball.
went out.
One now. Fouls it off. Takes the lead off first with 2 down. The Expos have plated 3 so far this inning. Swung on and driven deep. Going back, but only for a closer look. Home run from downtown Toronto. And now it's an 8-run lead as we get closer to the finish line. I don't blame you. It was a gorgeous home run.
Now pitching.
Brendan Little, the new pitcher. The Jays make the move for a new arm following the 2-run homer. Ground ball to short. Jimenez fields it cleanly. Now the throw to first on the run. And now it's Addison Barger.
Low outside.
Foul ball.
Cutter.
Righty sets, kicks, fires.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the 8th. Ernie Clement up next to the dish. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out twice and has flied out. Popped up left field. Duran settling under it. Floats right into his mitt.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fitzgerald up to bat next and lays off for a ball. 1-1 the count.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
That was
Sinker.
filthy.
Low inside.
Ball in the dirt and it gets away. Barger takes the free base. Next up here in the 8th inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch strike. That's been a common theme for him today. Count runs to 1-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball.
Low outside.
See you later. Strikeout number 7. Welcome back. 8 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Jarren Duran leads off the top of the 9th. Hits it foul. Here comes the 0-1. Gets contact on the curve. Here comes the 0-2. Cutter is fouled, and the at-bat stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Still breathing. O2 deals. Delivers a curveball, but it misses the plate. That's not your pitch, clearly. Swung on and lifted to left center. Barger moves under this one. Slay King. Next to the plate here in the ninth, Sedan Rafaela. Fouls off that curveball. Lefty kicks and delivers. And there's a hit. Wilson Contreras in the box with a runner on first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball, that's inside.
Safe, and that was not close. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. Fouls that off. Ball and a strike. The pitch. Hooking, foul. Expos with a runner at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Throw to the plate. He beats it, safe. And now they lead by 9. Nate Eaton at the dish with a runner on first. Tough day at the plate. Hopefully not playing his way out of the deck. In the air to right. Still up there. It's caught at the warning track. Getting ready to hit, David Ortiz. Hey. 0-1 to start. Fly ball left field. Barger moves back for it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Here we go. It's the final stop, which isn't bad news for you. You're playing from ahead. Now it's time to visualize and attack. Visualize and attack. You can do it. Devin Williams takes over the mound here in the bottom of the ninth. The righty kicks and delivers. Strike 3 and only 2 outs to go. Now we see Dalton Varsho. Got him in a blender. Rips it to first. Takes it himself and records the second out of the inning. Down to the last out for the Rogers Center. Kirk stands in with 2 away as he takes the ball. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. 1-2 now. Pitcher's count. 1 strike away from a win against the computer.
That's ball 2.
That doesn't catch the zone. Strike 3, and that's the ball game. The Expos take this 9-inning affair. That was enjoyable and a fun win for the deck.